No, Patrick. This is Digimon World Dawn.
Don't you mean Subaru?
Oh, that's right. What is going on with that? I saw that, and huh?
Yeah. Oh, real quick, let me do the sync before.
Oh yeah.
Digimon Story, Sunburst and Moonlight.
Is the dawn?
Patrick being called Subaru?
It's the dawn of a new Digimon day, everybody.
Yeah,
Remember when we said
is.
we were done with Digimon LPs? Well,
We lied.
only as a treat to you, because Digimon Story Time Stranger is coming out.
Real quick, I have to change I have the A set to B and B set to A. That's bothering me.
Oh, well.
Let me fix that real quick.
My name is Coctimus Prime.
You know what? It's not gonna fix. We only have 5 letters, but let's see what we can do.
My name is Coctimus.
Cream.
My
There
name
you go.
is Cookprim. I have severe brain damage.
It could also be chicken parm. Looking at it.
Autobots, my name is Chicken Parm.
Chicken parm.
Alternate Transformers where they're all named after Italian food. Spaghetti, stop turning into a car.
Carbonara. Sit the back. All right, which one are we going? Are we gonna go?
Japanese pack is so funny to me conceptually.
I know.
It's like balance, attack, speed. Japanese.
Dude, my Japanese stat is off the charts.
Bro, I've spent so much time on Toku Twitter. My Japanese stats are off the charts, bro.
I'm just gonna call
Coronamo.
this- You know what? We're down to Coronamo.
Bermuda. Down to Coronamo. So yeah, we're gonna try and do a full LP of this. Now we've technically done one full LP. Don't worry about the last episode. Reba McIntyre, love that.
Yup.
So-
And then this is Baker.
So Tom, how many times have you beaten this game?
I've beaten it at least twice.
Okay, cool. So this is a game that we could actually play.
Yeah, and it's like it's not hard. It's just there's a lot. There's a lot of talking.
Yeah. And the navigation's a bit tricky sometimes, but I
Yeah.
have trouble with this kind of game anyway.
Now, Jaden Animations, if you're watching, it's okay.
Also, real quick, you need to move your mouse,
No.
please.
All right, is that better?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Jaden, if you're watching this, let's not start beef. Let's start pretend beef, okay? Jaden,
Jaden,
you sucked at the game.
Yeah, Jaden, the game's not that bad. I actually like not knowing where the fuck I'm supposed to go in video games.
Yeah.
As soon as I started watching that video and they were like, I asked Digimon fans what game I should play, I was like, oh god.
No.
You're supposed to just look at screenshots and be like, this one doesn't look that bad, and start with that one.
Yeah, no. Digimon games is like, I think Lambo just talked. Someone just talked in the group chat. I think in the text channel of this.
Oh, in this?
I think
It's probably him. He sent me. He just DM'd me too.
Silly Billy.
What did his gooner ass say? The masculine urge to pop in and say ooh woo.
See, I wouldn't mind that, but I genuinely don't know if he'd get picked up or not.
Exactly. Yeah. It would. The audience wouldn't see it. So, Lambo, if you're watching,
Love you, buddy. We do still owe Lambo like at least one LP session because we lost his. Well, but we lost his.
Yeah. Hey. Let's. Damn, I was so mad about that because that session was so fucking good too, man. That was like I think the only time on recording that captured my like full gamer rage was during that episode. I normally when we're recording I don't let it get to me too much, but that time was pissing me off. I can't remember what it was.
That episode of Cyber Sleuth didn't get deleted. Tom deleted it on purpose because he said the N-word.
Exactly. Yeah. I can't help it, man. When I get mad at video games, I just have to make fun of marginalized people.
Is that your story that you wanted to talk to me about?
No.
Oh, also, sorry, ground rules. If this is your first time watching one of these LPs, we're going to pay some attention to it, but like, don't expect a real in-depth analysis of this video game. We're just... Imagine if the Game Grumps both had ADHD.
Exactly. It's like, listen, if you clicked on the video, you know Digimon World Dawn. Or if you don't, you like us, so you like to hear us talk.
Yeah,
so.
Just read the text, deal with it yourself.
Exactly. And I'll just, spoiler alert, they're not saying much.
Yeah, they're just like, we're going to go fight Nightcrow, and we are Lightfang, or whatever we're called. Dayman, fighter of the night man.
The rest of our team sucks, so you have to fucking carry us through this tournament.
Yeah. You, ginger child.
The other day, I went to my locals on a day that's not Digimon Day for the first time.
Oh.
For the Gundam pre-release. Okay. And let me tell you, man, now that I've seen what a normal Magic the Gathering night is like there, we have it so good. We have it so good, man. There was a guy who had a full, like, I'm not talking just like a regular suitcase. I'm talking like he was like, it was like you would take this internationally, like you were going to be gone for months.
Wow. Big
ass suitcase just sitting in the middle of the walkway of the store. And you've been in there, so you know that, like, it's not horrible, but there's certainly not like, there's not room everywhere in between those tables.
Right. What has it got in there? Just cards?
Just filled with cards from Digimon, One Piece, Magic, everything. And he just was going to every person in the room and was just like, "Hey guys, you want to trade with me?" And I'm like, no man, I want to trying to keep everything from my pre-release case. I was, I'll trade anything, not just Gundam cards, and I want all the cards, and just wouldn't leave us alone. And poor Baker, he would not, because Baker's just a nice guy. So if someone talks to him, he's gonna continue the conversation. I just see him across the room staring at me. I have to go over and save him. I'm like, hey man, you want to step outside with me? It's hot as fuck in here.
Oh no, poor Baker, man. Jesus Christ. Man, the more like time has gone on, and this is true online and in person, the less I just want to spend around dorks. Like, I just can't do it anymore.
Yeah. It's like the Digimon scene, I know these people, so it's like it's like going to school, you know? It's
right.
Like, there's some people, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of, but we're friends, you know? But oh god, dude, the Magic people are just, they're so rude. And not to stereotype, but those motherfuckers are stinky. The back half, because they had the Gundam, because it was like limited to like 16 people. We were at like the front half by the door, so the back half by the bathroom, bro, it was like a fucking noxious fume over there. It's horrible.
I just can't do IRL TCG stuff. I just don't think I've got the constitution for it.
I don't blame you.
I'd be taking like a sickly Victorian child after my third locals. Although to be fair, again, the scene in the UK, well, especially near where I live, is absolutely dead. Like, I do not know a single. I went to BT4 pre's, and it was 3 guys who were already friends and me. I was like, well, I guess I'll just sit at this table.
Oh, I forgot Mame Tiramon's in this game. That's wild.
This game's got some interesting stuff in it. Also, I didn't know this, but in the post game, you can trade in like Digimon Story Lost Evolution stuff in the Japanese version.
Yeah, that is cool as fuck.
Bring back my boy Hyokomon.
Shogakika.
I really like the sprite work in this game.
Yeah, same. I used to make Digimon sprite comics, so these were like my bread and butter for a long time.
I bet. Wow.
I wish if I ever can, I have the hard drive that I have those saved on. The cord doesn't work. So if I can find a new cord, we could totally do a video of looking at them, because you'll judge the fuck out of it.
Hey, listen, I used to read, Pokemon X and the 8-bit theater webcomic, I'm no stranger to a bit of an edgy or weird or funny sprite comic. You ever read Sorry, go on.
I didn't have anything. So I was just gonna say they were bad.
What webcomics did you read back in the day?
So Pokemon X was a big one.
Yeah.
It was a lot of Digimon Sprite comics, like Digimon Saviors. Does anyone remember Digimon Saviors?
Anyone?
I like how I said that like there was a chat.
3 weeks from now, someone will go, I remember. It'll probably be J-Mon.
Yeah, hell yeah, J-Mon. If you know Digimon Saviors, hit me up. And then there was one, I was so upset when this, it was called Smack Jeeves, went down. Yeah,
Smack
because...
Jeeves?
Yeah, because there's this one Mega Man comic I was reading on there, and I could not find it anywhere. And I'm like,
oh man!
So every like year, I'll like Google, does anyone know what happened to Mega Man Battle Network 7? And no one gives a fuck but me. So it's lost to time forever.
Yeah, I hate that. I remember there's this movie. Oh, have I told you about this movie I've been trying to find for like 25 years?
There's the one with John Malkovich.
No, I've seen. I know what being John Malkovich. No, it's also not the movie that's going to get shown in like 200 years that's got John Malkovich either. So, okay, picture the scene. I'm like 7, right? And there's this thing in the UK called Film 4, which is like just a TV channel that shows like movies, but it's usually like a little bit more arty, like kind of like fancier films, and they'll also like make films. Have you ever seen Son of Rambo?
I have not. I haven't seen any of the Rambos.
It's not a Rambo movie.
Oh, I mean,
it's kids like it's like kids like trying to like be like make their own Rambo movie. Anyway, doesn't matter.
That's cute.
So I was watching stuff on Film 4, and this one night, this movie comes on, and I swear to God, I've done talked about this before. If someone in the comments randomly knows this, I'm gonna lose it. The only thing I remember, there's 3 things I remember about this movie. Main character disabled.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what he had. I want to say like cerebral palsy or something like that.
Hell yeah.
I don't think the movie was in English. I think it was subtitled. And there is this like,
find it.
And there is this scene where he has like the most artistically shot sex with a woman.
Oh.
And I'm like 7, right? And there's like white bed sheets flowing. Dead ass. This woman, like, I think I dreamt about her for like 5 years straight afterwards. She's the one. Have I told you my dream about the time that
she's
the one. She's specifically. Okay, let me finish the story. So then his mother finds them, and she's like furious because he's disabled, right? And she's sleeping with the disabled guy. And that's all I remember about this movie. Yeah. But then for years, I would dream about this woman. And this one dream I had when I was like maybe 8 or 9. She like, I'm sure, have I told you about this before? Maybe I haven't.
I don't think it. I think I would remember this.
Okay, so in this dream, I meet this girl like somewhere. I'm still like 8 in my dream, but she's a grown woman, and she like takes me back to her flat. And we're like going into her apartment, and I fucking wake up, and I'm so annoyed about it. It's middle of the night, so I'm like, no, I'm going back to sleep. I am gonna do what adults do to this girl, to this woman, right? She's a pedophile, I guess, in my dream.
Yeah.
So I force myself to go back to sleep, and it works. I wake up in my dream, and I'm back in her apartment building, but I'm like outside. So I go back into her apartment, open the door like I'm here, let's do it. And she's sat on the couch. She turns around, and a little dwarf with a woman's wig on goes, "Kiss me, lover boy!" And I wake up.
Okay, all right, maybe you have told me this, but that awoken something in me.
I don't know why my brain did that.
Kiss me, lover boy.
Yeah, and I think because I'd seen Twin Peaks, and there's that little guy with the like white face who's anyway, that fucked me up. I didn't want to have sex with that lady, who I guess in my head liked me because she also liked the disabled guy. I don't know what was going on, man. I don't know what was going on.
She was like, "Hey, what's up, little boy?" I mean, if you think about it, being a child is a disability in its own.
That's true. That is true. I hate kids. Welcome to the Digimon LP, everybody.
Welcome, everybody. If you watch Data Squad, you know this is the fucking tip of the iceberg.
That is true. For real. For real. You have no idea how deep this is going to go. I also, by the way,
like... Even the Girapolis, the thoughts just come out.
God,
inside thoughts become outside thoughts.
That moment I messaged you and I was like, this bit from Time Stranger looks a lot like the fucking Girapolis, bro.
No.
Please, no.
I felt like that scene where they're like, we have to go back to the island and lost. Please.
The Girapolis was a metaphor for Christian mythology the whole time.
No! The constant rising platforms is my faith in God. Wait for
Oh my God. Every time you got lost, actually it was God that lost his faith in you because you had unprotected sex.
No! I would never.
I've never done
wear
that.
full chainmail when I have sex.
We just got full of holes, by the way.
Wait, fuck!
I don't know why my chainmail condom isn't working. There's just like jizz like shooting out like you blocked a tab.
So many medieval children, man.
They all come out like, oh, Papa, I won't survive the winter.
I'll have to make 6 pence before I can get my bread.
Mr. Stanley down at the market says if I can get a tuppence, he'll sell us a chicken, father. He just sat there eating fucking Carl's Jr. Fuck off.
Once they come out sounding slightly British, I have to kill them, unfortunately.
Smite them down.
Unfortunately, it has to be done that way. When I played this as a kid, I thought that when I don't know why, because I was like 11 or 12 when this game came out, so I was definitely a smarter child.
You were a smart fella.
And I do be smelling farts as well. When you're Chronomon, because it's hard for your Chronomon to live this fight, because, it's a little baby.
Right.
When he first died, I thought that it was like dead forever, or like it was going to become a Digi-Egg.
You thought it was a Nuzlocke?
Yeah, and I was like, didn't even know what Nuzlocks were at that time, and I'm like, so I remember playing this like on Christmas, and just being sad at my grandma's table, and she's like, what's wrong, honey? And I'm like, my guy died.